Hey, this is Jerry with Sassy Flower Talk, and this week I'm going to give you a little trick on how to cover up your mechanics when you're doing an arrangement. So obviously we have some styrofoam in this container. It would be the same thing if you were using floral foam. You always want to cover that up. You don't want people being able to see through your flower arrangements and seeing the foam that you're using. So one of the things that we like to use is moss. Now this is a sheet moss, and you can put this on here like this and then just kind of pull it. And now, how are you going to put it on? So we have these things that are called greening pins. They come in bags like this, or even cases actually. But the thing about it is you can see they're silver. And so a lot of times when you start putting them into your moss, and you really can't see it from the camera, but just trust me on this, the silver shines through. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I use, and that is I take my greening pins and I just put them in a jar. Like that. Doesn't matter how many you put in there. And then I take some vinegar. Now this is apple cider vinegar. It doesn't matter what kind of vinegar it is. Pour that into your jar. Doesn't take a lot of it. Put a lid on there. Shake it up really good. I usually like to let it sit in there overnight, and the next day come in and shake it again, and then I take the lid off of it so that it can get air. What will happen is that the vinegar will make the greening pins start to rust. And so now you can see the difference in these greening pins and these greening pins. And now when I put these into the moss, they just disappear because they're a brown color, and they just disappear with the moss, and so you don't see the greening pins, which once again, that's hiding their secrets so that nobody knows exactly how we're doing what we're doing. So that's a Sassy Flower Talk tip for you this week. This is Jerry, and I'll see you next week with another tip. Bye.